everybody, I'm Grace and I'm here today with Pontypridd Lock Joss Hawkins. Thank you very much for joining me.
No problem.
My first question is, you started playing with your local club Velin and over the last couple of years it's been quite successful with promotion.
Yeah.
How have you found the transition to playing for them to moving to Ponty?
Well, first of all, we have a lot more people training for starters, but no, I wouldn't say it's a lot more difficult because some of the games we played for at Velin, they're very hard, but I'm a proud Velin boy, so it was a big decision for me to come from there to here. Obviously training is a lot more intense. Obviously you have to look after yourselves, you know, the video analysis, and obviously your fitness levels have to be a lot higher. But luckily I've had a lot of opportunity this year, so I've transitioned quite well. I'm doing a lot more, I'm learning as I go along, so hopefully I'm reducing the amount of mistakes. Obviously they get picked up with Justin, but luckily, you know, I'm learning with everything I do, so yeah, the transition is going okay. The more I play, the better it comes.
Okay, and I understand you've had a spell in New Zealand.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. It was a good experience. It's, I wouldn't say massively different from over here, and I want to say it's a lot more difficult there. It's just the skill levels up there is by far superior. Whereas here we work on our skills a lot. We work about half hour on our skills each week, whereas over there they just expect you to do it. So obviously me going over there, I had to adapt and learn a lot. But no, I had a good time over there. I played for a team called Ponsonby up in Auckland. Just walking into the club, I knew heard of them, but it wasn't until I walk into the club and I see that he's got all the players on the wall, and they have people like Brian Williams up on there. They have like Carlos Spencer, Ali Williams, current stars like Patrick Tuiborotto, Rico and Akira Ioane, who are playing for the All Blacks at the moment. It's a big club, so it was a privilege to be a part of it. Made a lot of friends, made a lot of memories, so it was good. Yeah.
That must have been quite surreal though, sort of seeing those people on the wall.
Yeah, and it's different over here how the transitions happen, but it's quite normal for these All Blacks just to drop down and play like. So yeah, it was a bit surreal. Even I played for the reserves as well, and you have past All Blacks just come play, or just past rugby players coming in to play, and it's a great experience. You do learn a lot, like I mean. So yeah, it was brilliant to be honest.
Okay, and have you always played in the second row, or would you sort of fancy yourself as a Jamie Roberts type centre, or you know, some players have to alternate between positions? Is that something that you'd be comfortable with?
I played a lot of my rugby in the back row. I played a lot number 8. Played 6 for Velin and second row. But no, second row was my main position. I would say is where most of my strengths lie. If need be, I would be asked to play in the back row, but I'm quite happy where I am, to be honest.
Okay, and sort of you mentioned your strengths then. What do you think your strengths are as a second row?
I bring a lot of work ethic to the team. I think so. I like to carry a lot. I like to carry hard. Just general workload, to be honest. I get around the field. I try to make more of an impact in my hitting and my tackling. So yeah, it's basically what I do, to be honest. So try to bring a bit of hard graft to the team, and that's what I'm about, really. Okay,
and you often play alongside a true Pontypridd legend in Chris Dickmedes. Has he taught you any tricks?
Not at the moment. Not any tricks on the field or off the field, so I'm at the moment, but I'm sure I'll pick up a few things along the way.
There's still time. And you're playing with a completely new front row today as opposed to last week's. Is that difficult given line-out calls and scrummaging, or is that fairly easy to cope with?
No, it's always difficult when new boys come in who've, I know they're coming down from the Blues, but it's still difficult to get used to the calls and line-out. Even on training on Thursday, they were still quite, they didn't know half of them what they're doing, so that's going to be manageable today. But they got the experience now. They played at the regional level, so I'm sure they'll bring something else to this game. Bedwell's got a big scrum, so they will have their work cut out, but hopefully they'll come through, which I think they will.
Okay, well thank you very much and best of luck for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, bye.